Okay, welcome to Drive-In Motivation. I will remind you that I'm for self-empowerment. So I'm going to share in the upliftment of yourself. Self-empowerment should lead you to knowing who you are. I'm realizing more and more that we are on a journey to truly discover and know who we are. So there's a lot of lost spirits in this world, man. The living dead, we call some of them. The dead, we call some of them. Unfocused, all these many descriptions. And I love to use analogies so that we can get a better understanding, because stories are relatable. And I always say this is why the great master Jesus used parables, which were really stories, so that we can interpret them and meet them where we are. And the question is, where are we? We are encased, with many covers, man. That's what I'm realizing. Before I was on this journey to true enlightenment, and as I reflect, I truly realize that we are encased in many different shells and coats, man. And the truth to all of this is this: whether you're encased in a shell, in a skin, in the coating of a seed, you are who you are. So a peach seed cannot bear apples. An apple seed cannot bear pears. A pear seed cannot bear mangoes. A mango seed cannot bear grapes. Who are you? There are many eggs out there. A chicken egg cannot crack open and you get an alligator. An alligator egg cannot crack open and you get a turtle. Turtle egg can't crack open and you get a snake. A snake egg can't crack open and you get an eagle. Who are you? What makes some of us wired the way we are? And I'm coming to realize that. I'm sharing this earthly space with a lot of energies. Some are birds, some are vultures. They look like an eagle, but look out for that red neck, that red head. It's different from an eagle. And some will camouflage themselves into more shells and casing, trying to be wannabes. You can't deny who you are, man. But I tell you the good news about being maybe a snake when you're actually a turtle. we talk about now the taming of the spirit. The taming of the spirit. Some spirit are angelic, man. It's just the truth. It's the truth. They find it hard to do certain things, to lie, to deceive, to cheat, and some find it easy. They don't even have. It's almost like there's no moral compass. You know? They inflict harm. They speak hatred and division. They sow those seeds that are weeds. They're weeds. They look like vine, like they're grapevines. But they're not. They're parasite. They're going to choke you. They won't bear any grapes. There are many vines out there. But some are not grapes. And they'll pretend that they are. But guess what? The all-powerful, omnipotent, God of all God, Lord of all lords knows who they are. And this is why we need to be in touch. For those who seek truth, they're going to want to seek the true God. Because there are many gods, man. There are some false gods too. False prophets, false gods, false people, false seeds. So I want to implore you today, check yourself, know who you are. And if you're not who you desire to be, maybe you can't change your genetic makeup just like that, but you can be tamed. You can recognize that you can be a snake, but you don't sting. It happens. There are many varieties. But you have to find out who you are. That's where I do believe this world is a bit, I say a bit, in turmoil. Because a lot of us are moving around and we're not facing the truth about who we are. So self-empowerment begins with finding your true self. You gotta dig it. That gotta be, what you are truly seeking. So knock and the door shall be open unto you. Seek and ye shall find. And just know this. It's nothing to fear or worry about. Just accept who you are. And know that the God of all gods, Lord of all lords, is that magnificently powerful that the varieties and the differences of this universe is what allows us to see and know the omnipotence and the infinite nature of God. Do not put a limit on God. You can put a limit on yourself all you want, but never dare to put a limit on God. So in finding yourself, know that if you got stings, you can be tamed. If you got stings, you can be tamed. And if you're a peach, be a peach and know you can add to the beauty of a fruit cup or a fruit basket. And know too that the way the divine energy of the universe shaped this space is not to have us as just one thing, everybody being grapes. Come on, guys. I don't know. It's to see the differences so we can appreciate more. The divine nature of God is omnipotent and all-powerful and finite nature. So go on out today and seek self. When you know who you are, then you are better able to appreciate and accept